Hey friends, family, and frols. What is today? It's Sunday, August 26, 2018, about 9 after 9 p.m. I just got off work. Oh boy, is it humid. Really bad in there today. But I was trying to clean up the sidewalks and I'm deadheading some. Let me turn this other light on. I got some seed head I'm gonna keep, but I'm trying to clean up the aisleway, the walkway, and then the road so I don't get in trouble, which I've kept it pretty good. Nobody's complained yet. You can see good. But I worked all weekend, and Woody Boy, the maple tree, is staked up. It is straight, you just can't tell because it's sunflower, and I've got extra nutrients in it, so don't worry about it. I do listen to what you say, but it's good, dude. And even if it isn't, it's going to be a pretty tree. It's got some curves in from that storm. But I hope everybody had a great weekend. I just thought I'd turn this on real quick. Yeah, but and see how everybody's doing. The moon was out just a few minutes ago, getting ready to. It's big. Clouds covered it up. But actually, I had something else to tell you. Oh, something late at night. There's all kinds of moths on the sunflowers, and the bees that don't make it back to the nest usually will hibernate until in the morning. And some bees are known to die if they got too much pollen on them. But there's one moth. There's a silver one and a pure gold color. And you got those brown ones I just showed you. But here's another with a brown one. So moths gather nectar, and he actually looks like he's going into the pistils of the flower. That's what he's doing. So he's not getting pollen, he's getting that sticky stuff off of sunflowers. You see where the bugs ate that up? Those are those little green bugs. I'd show you a picture of me. I'll try to. You can't see me. Got that light? Anyways, I'm all hot and sweaty still from work. I had a black t-shirt on with my work shirt. It's a wick away. But you can see my salt stains in it. And that reminds me of my video I did in 2012 or 13. Check that video out. It's called Sweet and Salty. I can't remember. Mountain Dew. I don't know. Shoot. I'll post a link in this video if I remember. It's a good video, but it shows how much I sweat that day during our worst drought in Indiana's history and the hottest summer. Second hottest summer on record back in 2012. It's terrible. But you can see my rib cage, you can see my shoulder blades, my collarbones, my belly button, my man boobs, which I don't have man boobs, but my, and you can see my spine. It's pretty crazy. Scary too, because I got sick the next day, and as I remember, was going to break and ended up in the nurse's station from heat stroke, not exhaustion. So now the heat, ever since 2012, bothers me tremendously. I'm waiting for the lavender to bloom. It hasn't. I've transplanted some. I've learned how to do that, and you can just take cuttings. You should use a little bit of root and grow stuff, but so far I've just done it like I do jade plants. Oh, and I grow jade plants inside the house. I've had one plant for about 30 years, and it was one big plant. I split it in two, and then there's I don't know how many hundreds of starters I've given away to people over the years. I cut the snapdragon here so it'll start blooming again, and I got to work over here real quick because the neighbor's getting mad, and I can understand why. Some of the sunflowers fell. Oh, look at this big white seeds. Yellow flowers is usually when you want to harvest it, and when these come off. So this is actually, it's ready. Are they sterile or are they albino? It's a mammoth. I don't think they're all ready, but showing signs of being ready. Birds aren't eating it. I think they're sterile. I'll have to look that up. Something I don't know. But yeah, there's a couple leaning over I gotta get real quick. And I'm gonna go in and get cleaned up and eat. But just want to check in. Hope everybody had a great weekend. I work 2 more days and then I get off for Labor Day. Actually, I'm laid off Labor Day, but it's a paid holiday, so we already get money for it. And I could actually sign up for work and I would be paid double time, which at my old job at Ryobi, that would be triple time on a holiday. Anyways, I took the next day off to give myself a total of 7 days off, and I think we might take a trip to Michigan and visit some friends and check out a cabin. I haven't been out of state since 1999, and I'm going to charge up this new credit card because I got to live life. I got to get out. So just all the stuff going on at work, and just been a really hectic year. I know it has for many. So anyways, we're gonna have some cool videos coming up. The yard's gonna be really looking good to give me a day or two. I'll probably rest quite a bit tomorrow. It's supposed to be in the high 90s again. But yeah, and I got the video I want to post of us down at the library at that cool fountain with all the lights, and it's pretty cool. I got to work on that. But all right, I've talked enough. It's 7 minutes long, and I got another video on here. I don't know what it's from. I think it's when I went and visited my mom. Oh, it is. Oh, and I got a really good story to tell. Somebody remind me, if they listen this far, to remind me to tell the story of the gentleman at work that I don't even know, that was sitting next to me, and for some reason said something about 5 Points. Well, that's just down the street from me. And I said, well, that's where I live. He goes, oh yeah, down by 5 Points. And he goes, where do you live? And I go, well, just look for the sunflowers. He goes, is that you? I said, yeah, that's me. Well, at that time he was talking to his wife. And you want to hear the rest of the story?